In Georgia, the recount of the presidential election is almost complete. Election officials say county workers will be finished by the deadline of midnight tonight. President-elect Joe Biden won Georgia by more than 12,000 votes, according to the Associated Press. And the Georgia Secretary of State's office has confirmed that result following an audit of votes. Joining us now is Gabriel Sterling, a Republican who's one of the top-ranking elections officials in Georgia. Gabriel, I know you are busy. We appreciate your time tonight. Let's start with this latest recount, the third by my count, right? So set the stage for us quickly. This is it, right? The results have to be certified by Friday in order to make way for the next election in January, right?
Yeah, this is the last step. And we had the original count out of November 3rd. Then we had essentially what was called a risk limiting audit. And because of the tight nature of the race, there was a 0.26%. We ended up having to do a complete hand audit, which means we had human beings stack and count over 5 million ballots. And if you remember at the time, the big conspiracy theory was that these voting machines were flipping votes or taking votes away or doing fractional voting. And by doing that hand count, we saw that in the sheer number of ballots, we were off by 0.1053%. And in the margin difference, we were at 0.0099% off, which is amazing on a hand count because you're usually up by 1 to 2%. The system worked. It did its job. Now, this last recount is because under Georgia law, a second-place finisher can request a recount at taxpayer expense if they're within 0.5% of the victor in that race. In that case, President Trump did meet that level, and he made the request, and we are working to fulfill it with our county partners. And by midnight tonight, we expect almost all of them to have their final numbers in. And from everything we've seen so far, nothing's changing, really.
People are still talking, Gabriel, about your news conference yesterday. It was impassioned. You were certainly fired up. For our viewers who didn't see it, we're going to play a clip in just a second.
It has all gone too far. All of it. A 20-something tech in Gwinnett County today has death threats and a noose put out saying he should be hung for treason. It has to stop. Mr. President, you have not condemned these actions or this language. We need you to step up, and if you're going to take a position of leadership, show some.
So, Gabriel, you're a Republican and you support the president. Are you more upset with the threats and the fallout or the fact that people are questioning the integrity of your work?
There's no way that you can separate the two right now, because when you call into question, say, there's been a theft, you're being robbed, you're being undermined, the Chinese, the Spanish, the Venezuelans, a dead Venezuelan dictator, it all undermines faith in the process. And the fact that it's the President of the United States who should be more responsible with his position of responsibility than he has shown himself to be at this point. Remember, this is somebody who I think has done a great job on judges. He's done a great job on Project Warp Speed, and working through different kind of tariff items. But the responsibility to uphold and defend the institutions of democracy go above and beyond party on those fronts. I mean, when Stacey Abrams questioned the outcomes in Georgia in 2018, it undermined democracy. When President Trump does it in 2020, it undermines democracy, regardless of party.
So you're investigating some irregularities in the process, Gabriel. Voter registration groups are pouring millions of dollars into that state to register voters. One of them is accused of sending applications to dead people. We tried to track down 2 of them yesterday, went to the addresses, and there was nothing there. This is the kind of thing that critics point to. What can we do to eliminate any questions about the process?
Well, I mean, in our own backyard, the secretary, his son passed away 2 years ago. And New Georgia Project, which is run by Stacey Abrams, sent out 3 different applications to them. We've got people in New York City getting applications. We got dead people in Alabama getting applications. But that's why we have these investigations. And we work very hard to make sure that Georgians who have the ability to vote, and they can be registered to vote, and they can vote in January. But if you're trying to come to our state or game our system or do anything illegal, it's 10 years in prison and a $10,000 fine. We are serious. We are not going to let people come and game our system.
We're up against the clock, Gabriel. One more quick question. I have 15 seconds. Will anything be different when it comes to these runoff elections? In other words, will people who've questioned this election fight the upcoming results, do you think, too?
I don't know, because we have some Lynn Wood and Sidney Powell who were a part of the president's legal team, had a rally today encouraging Republicans don't vote at all on these machines. I mean, it's crazy. It's the insanity that's behind a lot of this stuff is what really drives our concern for the safety of elections officials, elected officials. And like I said, the thing that really snapped the straw that broke the camel's back was this kid was just trying to do a job, a simple job he had taken on as a contractor a few weeks ago, and now he's getting death threats. That's not right, and that's not American.
Gabriel Sterling, we know you have an awful lot on your plate. We appreciate you taking some time for us tonight and answering our questions. Thank you, sir.
Thanks, Jeff.